As I wandered on the beach, I saw the heron standing, sunk in the tattered wings he wore as a hunchback's coat. Shadow without a shadow hung on invisible wires from the top of a canvas day. What scissors cut him out? Superimposed on a poster of summer by the strand of a long decayed resort, poised in the dusty light some 15 summers ago. I wondered, an empty child, Heron, whose ghost are you? I stood on the beach alone. In the sudden chill of the burn, my thoughts raced up the path. Pursuing it, I ran to my mother in the house and led her to the scene. The spectral bird was gone, but her quick eye saw him drifting over the highest pines on vast, unmoving wings. Could they be those ashen things, so grounded, unwieldy, ragged, a pair of broken arms that were not made for flight? In the middle of my loss, I realized she knew. My mother knew what he was. Oh, great blue heron, now that the summer house has burned, so many rockets ago, so many smokes and fires and beach light and water glow, reflecting pinwheel and flare. The old logs haul away, the pines and driftwood cleared, from that bare strip of shore where dozens of children play. Now there is only you, heavy upon my eyes. Why have you followed me here, heavy and far away? You have stood there patiently for 15 summers and snows, denser than my repose, bleaker than any dream, waiting upon the day when, like gray smoke, a vapor floating into the sky, a handful of paper ashes, my mother would drift away. This poem is very significant because Carolyn Kizer wrote it about her mother who had passed in 1955. So the tone for this poem is serious because this is something close to Kaiser's heart and feelings. This poem is written in first person as Kizer seems to be a part of the poem who referring to the blue heron. The significance of this poem comes from her memories and feelings as a child and a place that holds a great connection of the memory of her mother in this poem. It states, some 15 summers ago, as if referring that even after years have passed, she still remembers her mother. This poem has the heron representing death, and the death to come was her mother's. And the end of the poem, Kizer is mournful for her mother's death. When everything else has burned down and vanished, the heron is still there after all these years, like a ghost giving a memory of her mother who has passed.